I think a woman should be able to sleep with just as many guys as a man's able to sleep with just as many women. That's like actually that for me personally, that's never bothered me. Like, because your past is your past.
So,
Sorry. Whoa.
Good one.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
Yeah, no, it's okay. That was a good one. So
Assert your dominance.
So I want to really just like challenge the status quo here and question like the acceptance of male promiscuity and how that contributes to misogyny and just this whole double standard. And then we'll also get into the Madonna whore complex here also. But for now, it's straightforward.
Okay.
What's your guys' opinion on the double standard? The guys will go first and then the women will go.
So the problem that comes with multiple bodies, for a guy to go and have access to multiple women or to live a promiscuous lifestyle, he has to render something desirable. It's like this. I'll give a basketball analogy. If somebody,
Do you really like basketball?
I love it.
Okay, I can tell. I like it. It's fine.
I used to play
love.
pro ball.
Did
so,
you? I
yeah.
love basketball. I wanted to be in the WNBA until I realized I was going to be like
Can you make a left hand layup?
Of course I can. I was a point guard. I was
Oh, good.
yeah. Anyway, okay.
So if we say a guy just got on the team because his dad is a coach and his dad owns the team and he's on the team because of that, and then we take another guy that got cut, had to work on his game, he was shorter than everybody, worked hard, got a scholarship, then went overseas and ended up in the NBA. That is something that's more respected and more valued than a guy that says his dad, his brother is the owner, coach. If we can transfer those principles just for a little bit, just so it makes sense. If a woman has an abundance of men, it's really easy for these two women to go to Shamrocks tonight and say, I want to get laid. Mm-hmm. That's really easy for them. Yeah. I don't know anybody that in their right mind. Well, I don't know anybody that's going to be like, no, not those two. Like, especially, and they're not going to do that.
Like, because it's a lot easier for a woman to get laid than it is a man.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
So okay. So if we're just going to be honest, and I love the fact this table is really vulnerable and honest, and that's why we're making progress. And so when we compare and say it's an equal, let alone, I believe in transferring of spirits. I think when a woman lays with a bunch of men, she picks up something and she's stripped of something.
I think both do, but yes, I agree. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So let me set the stage. So we don't endorse a man to be promiscuous in the moral code that I stand by and I adhere to. But it's a little bit different for a guy to have a past of a bunch of women, because a woman that has had an abundance of men takes on certain things into a relationship that's unhealthy. That I've seen both scenarios when a woman has had, and when we talk about low body, just multiple partners, multiple traumas of things, it's different for guys, and we're not having sex the same. Women are having sex for something different than just an emotional outlet. Men are just trying to stick something for a feeling next. So when we compare these two, we come to a conjunction and we demonize the woman for promiscuity, but we got to find out why she's like that. Does she have daddy issues, neglect issues, somewhere along the line? But it's not the same scenario when a guy has a bunch of women and a woman has a bunch of men. It's just not the same. And if we're honest and be truthful, society will always praise a guy that goes to the bar and says, hey, I've had 100 women, whatever. And then we will always frown upon a woman that says, I've had 20 guys last week. It's not desirable in the long run. So guys are looking for things in a wife, and we have to adhere to family. Family touches community. Community touches cities and nations. And so we're a slave to humanity. And we do know with humanity, it's more fruitful for a child to have both sets of parenting from man and woman. Yes, there are variables and there's ambiguity where women have raised good kids by themselves. Yes, it happens. But the ideal focus for humanity to evolve is two-parent households. And the reason why I'm mentioning that, the guys that are looking for wives want a womb.
A woman with a low
Fertility.
body count.
Well, I mean,
That's basically what you're getting at. Like ideally,
Ideally.
you want a woman that's like ideally you would want a virgin.
no. I hate
This leads right into the other thing.
No,
This is
I don't
great.
like virgins. I don't.
You don't like them?
Let me say, and don't put that on there like that. I wouldn't do well with a virgin because
They're not a freak enough.
Yeah,
that,
they
just
gotta
not-
be experienced.
It's just that.
But low
It gives
body
you the
count.
opportunity to teach them.
Yeah, but no, see that teaching and stuff, and it's like coming to the gym, and I gotta tell you, we're playing on this basket. No, you're guarding him. No, you're gonna get the rebound with two hands. Okay, when you block a shot,
You don't
nobody
wanna
wants
be
to
a
play with a
coach?
guy with
Yeah.
that. No, I don't want to do that.
Well, women have to do that all the time, though.
Yeah, literally all the time.
All the time.
Haven't
what?
you ever heard like the joke that like men will be rubbing like a woman's left thigh and be like thinking that's the clit?
No.
What?
There's
Really?
a lot of men who just like don't even
What kind
know.
of guy? I mean, you got like.
It's a joke. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll try to find the meme someday, but I don't know.
That's
A lot of
interesting.
guys don't know what they're doing,
The-
and
a
they think
lot
they
of
do
them.
because they're more worried about getting their.
If this wasn't a podcast, I would have so many good questions for y'all too.
Well, you
Wait,
can
time out.
still
This
have
is a
good
Still
podcast.
ask them on
Yeah.
here.
You
can still ask
Dude,
them.
there's no rules on here.
Yeah,
There's-
like
but-
as long as they're respectful,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Right, but like
Yeah.
what I want to hear.
I'm not saying that you're disrespectful. I'm just saying.
No. I live by some principles. Be nice, be honest, and be on time.
Yeah.
You gotta think this guy's
Did you
also
say be on time?
and he's also a pastor, so he
Oh,
doesn't
sorry.
like asking certain questions on here.
But I will.
Because of just to be.
Well,
so,
yeah, so
hold on.
it's different
But wait,
to
let's go.
him.
All right, Tad, are you done? I don't want to cut you off too soon.
I wasn't, but I want to hear what he had. To
Okay,
say.
and then Tad
He's
will go,
done.
and then we'll hear their response.
Yeah,
to
but I don't
everything.
want you to.
Just go ahead and finish.
We can keep
So,
going. It's
yeah.
fine.
Well, I think it's like way different. Like what he said was a nice synonym or synopsis or acronym, whatever you call it. That was a nice way to say it. But I'll be honest, man. Like a guy don't want no girl that's got freaking beat up roast beef. You know what I'm saying? Has been hit up in there. No, they don't want
Roast
that.
beef.
I'll be blunt. You know. It's like, hey,
I've
like,
seen
let
some
me-
vaginas, and they're fucking scary.
Yeah.
I've seen
Vaginas are
some scary
gross.
ass vaginas, and it doesn't mean that you've had
through.
sex with more
You might have
people.
never had
You
sex
might have
before.
just like
It's
actually have a
unfortunate, but
really
it's
ugly
true.
vagina, and that's the problem.
Well, I was.
And that's just something that you got. I mean, that's what you got dealt.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, if someone that's been like pounded into the ground,
You won't be able to tell.
Yeah, it's like, no, you will be able to tell. I
You'll-
can tell if
you
a girl's
think you
been
will,
with a
but
lot
you
of
won't. I'm about to
lot of
instill
dudes.
some trust issues.
No,
Hold on.
I can tell if a girl's been with a lot of dudes.
I want to
Can
ask
you?
you something.
Yes,
Tad.
I can.
I don't
You-
know.
Dude, you can tell if you've been with more than one for a few women.
Okay, are you saying
Yeah.
from her body or from her mannerisms?
There's both. Like first of all, mannerisms.
so
there's
in
a
other
lot
wo-
you can kind of tell.
So in other words, you're saying you can go in there and be like, she's been with a lot.
So
of
do you think it's because when it feels tighter, then that means
No, not exactly. Just
okay?
First of all, there's certain things you can tell someone's been like around, like how they move.
Oh yeah,
you
but
know,
don't you
like,
benefit from them having experience? Because I
It
know
does-
like women benefit
yeah,
from dudes having experience.
It,
for sure.
it does benefit for the night, but do I want that as my
But just-
lifelong partner?
but-
you know,
okay.
like you find out things. You
But
can,
does
you can
that
tell with
mean they were
mannerisms.
promiscuous in getting that experience necessarily?
Who?
Like the people that you're sleeping with. Let's say like you can tell that they're very experienced. Then you make the assumption that that means they must have slept with a lot
I'm
of
not-
people.
I'm
when
not
in
really-
reality they could have had one partner
That
that
is
they
true.
spent
I
5-6
agree.
years with.
Yeah.
I agree, but
Well-
no, there's other things to it when you can tell.
Okay,
You
The
can
problem
tell
What are
is
the
that
other
you
mannerisms.
only know what they tell you, so it doesn't matter.
They could be lying to you.
But
yeah, what number somebody tells you, it could be and normally it is a complete lie. So
Yeah.
why does it even matter? Because nobody's fucking telling the truth about
Yeah,
it.
Well, it does
I want to
matter.
ask
Some
Tad
people
something
are.
here.
If you got married to this person, and like a guy wants to feel special.
Yeah.
I
Like
will
they
s-
want to feel like, you know,
I will
obviously women, you know.
Hold on, let me ask you because I think this is a good question.
Yeah.
Okay, say you're dating a chick for a year, you're rocking with her, feels like honeymoon phase still, you know, not even a year, but whole point. Okay, here's the question: you're rocking with someone for a long time, and then you later find out she slept with like 50 dudes. Does that matter at that point? You love this chick, you've had this relationship with her.
She's not
you
acting
have fun.
shady.
Yeah, she's not acting shady. Best relationship you've ever had. And then you find out she just used to fuck everyone.
How did he find out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
No,
told
she
you.
told
She
you.
told you.
Okay, so he's not
So you found out her body count's super high.
Yeah.
While you're dating. Do you break like?
She's nervous that you're going to be upset and break up with her, but she needs to tell you because it's never been brought up on its own.
Well, that usually, I mean, if you're with the person for a year and you, like, I'm trying to look at.
But it doesn't-
Oh, wait, just hold on. I'm trying.
this could be one of those
I am
things
trying
we're
to look
talking
at
about.
like I really love this girl. Like,
Yeah.
really, really love
Yeah,
this
get
girl.
it. Yeah, exactly.
No, I wouldn't be happy. But if she's not showing the signs of being promiscuous,
Right.
like how she used to be,
Yeah.
Then it's
then
probably okay.
and we've been dating for a year and I haven't seen any signs, I haven't seen any of the red flags, that's different. But
Yeah.
usually a woman like that is going to show that before like you get to that point. Like, no, I won't be surprised because I know my experiences and usually that stuff comes out. You know, it's just you're talking about a year with someone not showing any signs.
Not even it. Say 3.
know,
say
like-
3 months.
That's not long enough.
That's not long enough. So like,
it usually takes 90 days before the real shit starts
But
coming
what
out.
does it
that can
matter?
take years.
but like,
But it starts coming out.
yeah.
Yeah,
But,
maybe the
hold on.
very
know.
But my
beginning.
point
You
is, so
know?
like, even 3 months of like saying and hanging out almost every day with this person, and you're just like having the
Listen.
fucking best time of your life, and you found out she slept with
No.
like 50 dudes.
Yeah.
That'd be like that. You know,
How old?
Then we got to
yeah,
talk.
that's
You know,
important.
Yeah.
That's also,
Is she
yeah,
18?
That's a
huge
variable.
thing, yeah.
That's a variable we got to insert because
It's true.
No, it
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
But 3 months is not.
I mean, we're
not
getting up
long
there
enough.
in age.
if
So
she's
even-
55
Yeah.
Connection
and
enough,
she's had
you just would
or
drop
40 or something like
You know, I
that.
respect you for that. Actually,
I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Like 3 months is not long enough. And in
yeah.
relationships that I've been in, that's when the shit
Well, you're
really
gonna
starts
miss
coming
out
out.
on some
you know?
really great people, I think,
might.
because
Well, then that's
But that's
whatever. 3 months ain't shit. 3 months ain't
no.
shit.
No.
If you're talking about living with someone the rest of
But
your
it
life,
doesn't matter because
you know-
nobody's going to tell you their real number anyways. So
They-
why does it
They
matter?
may all
Just
be
take
well,
that.
then they shouldn't be with me because they're not
Reduce your
honest. Because I'll tell a
expectations.
woman
I know,
my
but
true
there's
number.
no to actually
So-
know whether
Do you-
they're honest
have you
or not,
girls
but they'll
took-
know if you're that like.
Wait.
If
But
you
I
really
will
want to
be
know,
honest. I will be honest.
if you want to know the
know?
honest answer,
Yeah.
act like body count doesn't mean
Yeah.
anything to you, and then they'll probably tell you the real number.
can I ask you?